Well, first of all, Monica and I were formerly members of the board on the Wine and Food Foundation, and we were looking for our little niche and how we could help them out. We do a lot of charity work through our store, Russell Korman Jewelry. And as we talked to them, we heard their desire to get outside of Austin. That the Wine and Food Foundation did quite a few events in Austin, but they're having trouble reaching out to some of the small communities. Lo and behold, we were watching a Sunday morning cooking show, and we saw Reese Ryan on the show, and Monica yells, "Hey, come in here, Reese Ryan is cooking." We went in there, and we didn't know that he was an amateur chef, and he was talking about wine and food and matching Nolan Ryan beef with wines. We said, I wonder if that might be a connection for the Wine and Food Foundation. Round Rock, maybe having a event out here. We've been out here with them as season ticket holders for several years. So we posed the idea about 4 years ago, and they loved it right away and offered their help, and so that was the challenge. And we've been involved with sports all our lives. I used to work for the Texas Rangers in my younger days in customer service, so I knew quite a bit about those guys. So we started putting together sports auctions to go with the wine, and we wanted to do something unique this year, and that's where Monica came in, and we decided to do this Souls this year to benefit the kids, and she had the idea of the shoe auction. Tell them how that started, honey.
Well, Quan Cosby came in and from the Fiesta Bowl, right after the Fiesta Bowl, to come say hello, and I told the coaches, or I asked the coaches, I said, because I couldn't go to the Fiesta Bowl, can they bring me back a blade of grass from the field? And no one brought me anything, and I was telling Quan the same story. He goes, well, hang on a minute. So we walked to his truck, and he pulled out his cleats that he made the touchdown in, and he gave me those shoes that he made the touchdown in. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought, since I enjoyed it so much, we thought it would be great to share it with other people here.
Monica's pretty shy and doesn't talk about herself very much, but she loves to meet new people, and she has quite a few friends. And when we kind of developed the idea, and the next week Colt McCoy walked in and said, I understand that Quan gave you his Fiesta Bowl shoes. And he said, well, he's not going to outdo me. And he threw his shoes on the ground and says, here are my shoes. So that pretty much said, you know, this is a pretty good idea. This light bulb went off in our heads. So Monica started contacting some of the players that she knew that had graduated, and they all kind of liked the idea. And before you know it, she was calling Mac Brown's office and talking to Mac, and talking to Darryl Royal, and Ben Crenshaw, and Ricky Williams, and before you know it, we had about 15 pair of shoes from the auction. I think we have almost 20 pair of shoes. It's something unique, it's something fun, but already we have a $500 bid on Ben Crenshaw's shoes, so hopefully that's a good sign. But this is a great group of people. We love it out. It's very casual. The Ryan family are off the charts as far as being real, welcoming, and then doing their part. And Nolan Ryan, who's really a busy guy right now as president of the Rangers, he came down here for the night just for this event. And the last 2 years, he signed over 100 posters, so we can give posters to our donors and sponsors. So we feel pretty honored to be able to use the facility out here. And the staff of the Wine and Food Foundation, I think Rebecca and Sarah and Aubrey don't get enough praise. They just did an outstanding job on their end of getting their side organized. Copeland Winery, second year in a row, off the charts wine. So great restaurants. And for the first time, we actually had to turn away restaurants. And the big complaint last year, we always have a complaint, was we had too much food. So I kind of like that, but it's been a great success. It's been fun for us, and we look forward to many more.